Muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a mi canal, bienvenidos a The Witcher 3 en su historia principal. Volvemos donde lo habíamos dejado después de la gran batalla con la cacería salvaje. Y vamos a continuar con la historia para ver qué nos encontramos. Tenemos que ir a hablar con Avalanche sobre sus próximos pasos. Vamos para allí.
Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this.
Vale, hemos avanzado. Tenemos ya el arma destrozada, no hemos podido ir a ningún lado todavía a repararla. Vamos a hablar con él.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Cyril from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
No quiero involucrar a la logia, no parece que tengamos otra opción, la logia está hecha un caos. Recordad que hemos hecho retroceder a la cacería salvaje, pero seguro que vienen ahora a saco con mucha más fuerza y mucha más gente en sus filas. Así que bueno, yo creo que involucrar a la logia... Hemos visto que los hechiceros y las hechiceras son muy poderosas, vamos a darle.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
Tenemos que
You can't
proteger.
expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Iré por ella.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
Bueno, hemos alcanzado nivel 30, puntos disponible 1. Al acabar y al hablar con este hombre ya nos ha dado los puntos necesarios para subir. Joder, fíjate, 900 puntos, nos ha dado más de los necesarios. Bueno, nos quedamos un rato por aquí y hemos quedado también en Novigrad con las dos hechiceras. En la posada de Haskier.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Cyril,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Nos toca hablar con ella.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
Don't know about vanilla pudding. Could work. But nothing picks me up like Lambert's famous homebrew.
Suppose it can't kill me. Might as well try.
Me ha dado tiempo a escoger bien. Yo creo que si hubiese leído bien las dos hubiese escogido la de abajo. Pero bueno, vamos a ver. A ver si se le da bien con la cerveza ahora.
That's strong.
Maybe you ought to try a different method.
We've tried at least 20.
Wouldn't let it worry you. Not like you need to excel at everything. You're great with a sword, an excellent archer. Leave the magic to mages.
Yeah. Pour me another. Wake up!
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Ciri, sure you know what you're getting into?
Yes, and I must do this. Come, we shall talk on the way.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Wanted you to visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
'Cause this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
Debes tomar tu propia
Gotta
decisión.
decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
Sí, eso creo.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
So I should go?
He is your father.
Vesemir is on the way. I suppose we can drop in.
Vale, pues de camino hacia Velen, pasaremos por allí.
Let's go.
Vamos para allí. Ahí está, vamos a pasar primero por el castillo. Ahí está el padre.
Your Imperial Majesty, Geralt of Rivia, and
Cyrilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton, heiress to Innes Ard Skellig and Innes Anne Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara. Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you. I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
I always keep my word.
As do I. Your reward.
didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that. Ciri will hear you out, then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
I'm sure.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin. In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
Follow me, sir.
Vamos a ver qué quiere contarle a Ciri. Parece que no lo vamos a ver. Estamos todavía controlando a
White
Geralt.
Wolf, good to see you.
Hombre, mira quién es.
General.
You had no trouble crossing the Pontar, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Bangleen. It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard? Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate while the...
Geralt, we're leaving.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Bien, marcando territorio.
Well,
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
he offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. And thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
En el norte de Temeria, 5 días después. Ya está esa cima de allí. Lo cierto es que sigo con el arma dañada, no tengo las mejores armaduras todavía ni nada. Sí voy a poder pasar a reparar el arma. No tengo tampoco herramientas.
They spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the ladies of the wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the ladies of the wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Mejor no.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Others in Novigrad.
Ya se lo digo directamente.
A true shame.
¿Cómo es que sabes que no
We
debe
stand
estar
to
aquí?
find Imlerith here. You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Havelark's a good tutor.
Ok, vamos
Let's
para
get
allá.
this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Hay que llegar a la cima.
The peasant folk
Bueno, por lo
of
menos
Velen
tenemos
call this
punto de viaje rápido.
I've
Y
no idea
espérate,
why.
vamos a examinar aquí esto un momento.
Loads of footprints. Crowd of peasants came through here.
Bueno, ya que tenemos un viaje rápido, voy a aprovechar para viajar rápido hasta Nobrigado y de esta manera poder reparar el arma. No, pues no puedo. No sé por dónde. Encuentro una forma de llegar hasta la cima de la montaña. Vale, pues no me está dejando avanzar como yo quería. Puedo ir rápido.
Havelark claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Voy a tener que pelear con el arma dañada.
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Havelark's student.
No he elegido nada. Ahí va, perdonar. Sí. Sí, por si acaso tener algo.
Let them approach. But they've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Para ver. Esta es en el banquete.
This celebration, what's it
Ir un
about?
poco rápido para intentar.
What do you need to know, wanderer?
Sigue
No need
apuntando.
for anger. The white ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long, and on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling. Scared to death and about 8 years old.
Stay calm. Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Bien, cambiando de tema.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
Esa puerta, ¿por qué no podemos pasar?
Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
Ladies of the Wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak.
Efectivamente. Hay que ir para la cima. Debemos irnos.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies and share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Misión actualizada, Montaña Calva. Bien, vamos a ver si por aquí... Perfecto, por aquí tenemos un herrero. Genial, porque nos va a venir ni pintado para poder reparar las armas. Por primero, a ver qué tienes, porque no me acuerdo ya ni lo que tengo yo en el inventario para vender. Tenemos algo como esto, por ejemplo, para vender. Este y este también. Esto podríamos venderlo, este no. Además lo vamos a dejar. Aquí tenemos las armaduras. Bien, y vamos a reparar. Y lo vamos a reparar absolutamente todo. Son 364 monedas. Tenemos 46.000. Vamos muy bien. Aceptamos, reparamos absolutamente todo. Y ya estamos listos. 3, adiós.
So long.
Bien, vamos a hablar entonces. A 123 metros se encuentra la tipa esta. Bueno, que no sé si será chica o chico. Mujer u hombre. Vamos a verlo ahora. Tenemos que subir el nivel.
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Hombre, estaba en el pantano.
Well, old B, you're back. And I see you found your lass.
A tu chavala, qué bueno.
I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me, as I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Siri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you. I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you?
Even more so.
Figured as much. Oh. Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Nunca lo vamos a conseguir. Danos tiempo. ¿Por qué no vamos a conseguir la llave?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the Crones.
Big bloke, in full plate? Going the right way. He's atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday, heading up this path. Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
Debemos intentarlo.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Vale, venga, perfecto. Vamos a por la tecla esta, a ver si le convencemos con nuestra historia. Por aquí abajo. Un momento, ¿qué hay aquí? Hay perros, paso de ellos completamente. No, no, esconde el arma aquí. Perdón, perdón. Vecinos, perdonen. No quería pegarme con ellos. Vale, a ver. Ahí está.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
If she goes up the mountain, I go with her.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
¿De qué va esto?
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honor to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start.
Vamos, que les lavan el cerebro.
The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
Las apariencias engañan, soy digno.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
Qué raro, tenemos desafío. Bien, vamos a informarnos primero de qué desafío.
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and bathe in the waters below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's deep. The water's murky.
Venga, acepto el desafío.
Accept the challenge.
Come.
Vamos a demostrar que somos dignos. ¿Dónde nos tenemos que zambullir? ¿Ahí? Hombre, es una caída interesante, ¿no?
Look this over.
Una
A
moda
coin
antigua.
from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Orin. Now, bring me the coin.
Ojo, usa tus sentidos de brujo para recuperar la moneda de tecla, lanzó al agua. Tenemos que pegar... Bueno, primero saqueamos aquí esto. Toma ya, la profecía de Yudin. Ya la tenemos directamente. Vamos a pegar un salto. Yo creo que desde aquí igual, ¿no? Vamos allá. De cabeza. De leche se habrá caído. Seguro que lo más profundo. No me puedo creer que haga este recorrido la moneda, ¿eh? También te lo digo. Mira, ahí está. Creo que ahí se veía algo rojo. ¿Qué será esto? De desafío. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Un cofre, ¿no? Sorens. Por ahí no se puede ir. Espérate que no voy a llegar. Espérate que no voy a llegar. Estoy volviendo aquí para intentar subir a la superficie. A ver si puedo ahí respirar un poquito. Bien. He llegado. Bien, ahora ya nos podemos zambullir, que no me acuerdo ya aquí la C. Por aquí. Mira, tenía cerca la superficie, pero no sabía si por ahí iba a llegar. Menos mal que hemos encontrado ese charco de camino. Vale. mismo, ¿no? ¿Eh? Ya ha sonado. Espérate. Escudo por si acaso. Vamos a ir con Axia, sí. No sé qué me da. Que puede haber algún enfrentamiento de camino. Pues aquí ya estamos ya. Qué raro. Vamos la espada. A ver, tecla. He recuperado la moneda.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Mhiriacor will open the gate for you. Now go.
The one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop whining. You're a witcher, bastard that drives the moon.
Now send them out.
I have to tell you about the time.
Un momento, ¿qué hacen aquí todos estos lobos? No me lo puedo creer. Ahora se han tranquilizado de repente. Sigue la senda para llegar a la cima de la montaña Calva. Se le ha ido un poco la perolilla al juego, me parece a mí, ¿eh? Bueno, vamos a ver. Ahí está esa mujer que me está indicando, pero por aquí también se puede ir. Vamos a ver el mapa. Y aquí sigue la senda para llegar a la cima. Y aquí también sigue la senda para llegar a la cima. Yo creo que es esta zona de aquí. Y aquí es donde tenemos que llegar. Vale. Creo que es por aquí. Hay que seguir por aquí. Aquí está. Por aquí es por donde vamos a seguir la senda para llegar a la cima del todo. Esta es la puerta. Habrá que hablar con el guardián o algo. Pero bueno, hasta aquí va a llegar el capítulo de hoy. Hemos avanzado un poquito más en la historia. Hemos conseguido llegar hasta la puerta para llegar a la cima. Hemos hecho el desafío y los dos parece que vamos a ser aptos para pasar. Espero que hayáis disfrutado del capítulo. Como siempre os digo, muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Muchas gracias por el like si os ha gustado. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Un saludo y hasta pronto.